All right. Fantastic. Well, Carlos is here. Jack is here. We are recording. We've remembered all our passwords. This is exciting and we're ready to go. Juan Carlos, I was remembering that I wanted to go on this morning and realize how long it had been since we had done a monthly update like this. And so I realized it was March. It was the early March, the last time we recorded. So we're good. We're getting together here, just slipping it in at the end of May, doing a little update for the community. I was also astonished that I was wearing the exact same shirt for the last update. So I was a little disappointed with that. But having said all of that, I've got a bike helmet back there now instead of a big pair of boots. And I think we're ready to go. So those are the big announcements from my standpoint as we get ready to round out this month. But you have, I think, an even bigger announcement, and these have been announced already on all our social channels, etc. If you've been following along. But I'd love for you to just recognize the 3M award winners, both the faculty and students, that we certainly would like to recognize formally again.
Well, this is certainly a very exciting time, and we do, we do work on this for a long time. The application's going in November, and then this, everyone sits and waits. And this year, when the announcement came out, it turns out that we have 2 student fellows and 2 teaching fellows that are going to be joining the wonderful 3M fellowship. So we're really proud of them. So Sonoma Brawley from Bishop's University will be one of the student fellows, and Erin Riddell from Acadia University will be also a student fellow, and they officially receive they meet with their group, although they've been connecting, because I talked to Sonoma and Erin the other day, and they've been connecting with their fellows, the 10 students that, like them, are going to be joining the fellowship this year. So they are going to be at the Society of Teaching and Learning in Higher Education Field Conference. We call it in different ways, so I like to say the whole full name. In June in Niagara, so we're going to see them there. But yes, we have the 2 student fellows that are joining, but also 2 wonderful, amazing faculty colleagues that are going to be also joining the fellowship. So this year, Heather Lawford from Bishop's University and Erin Austin from Xenovex are going to be joining the fellowship. And again, they are going to meet with their group and start working on their project this coming June in Niagara Falls. So what a wonderful place to meet them, and I can't wait to go and see them and celebrate with them this wonderful achievement.
Oh, it's incredible. We're so excited to follow them. And just to also reiterate, you have these award winners, but think of all of the nominations as well along the way, and all of the faculty who supported these nominations. So this is not just, 2 awards, fellowships for faculty and 2 for students, but it really captures a whole system of work and people that have done a lot together to get students and faculty these great opportunities. And so we should be proud of these award winners, but also proud of the entire system that supports them and motivates them to keep going.
And it's this is indeed a wonderful system and a wonderful way to celebrate the achievement and the work that we do together, because these people also become the mentors for the next generations and participate in different aspects of higher education and celebrating the achievement of people in higher education. So it is a wonderful outcome, and it's a wonderful work of many people that work together and mentor each other, to get to where they are at. So it's wonderful all around.
Fantastic. Well, let's update the group on a few things that are happening around the league, because some things are happening in the league. Perhaps I don't know that it's actually going on, kind of on their behalf. And I have to say, there's things that are happening around the league that I get filled in on, and I didn't realize were going on around the league. So I just want to make mention of a couple. So one is the research committee. So the research committee this year has prepared two very substantial briefs for the federal government and the Standing Committee on Science and Research. And in both of these, they've been advocating for specific approaches to grant funding for research that keeps our universities, and primarily undergraduate universities, smaller universities, if you will, at top of mind when it comes to creating policy around distribution for grants. And so I can't thank that research committee enough for some of that work that happened. Some of it happened last summer, some of it just happened here in the springtime. The four presidents of the universities that sort of reviewed that work for us and gave us feedback, and we were able to get that off in time to the standing committee. So really appreciate that work. The second one I wanted to mention was, again, something that's happening around the league that just, they filled me in on. So this is not me taking credit for any of this. So this is Laura Richardson here at St. FX. And Danai Belanger from Mount Allison. And so both of them work in student development. Both are around work with teams that are involved in the residence experience. And they all assemble in a couple of weeks up at Mount Allison. So all four of the universities are bringing their teams together to work upon student experience and residence life. And I can't imagine when you put that many energetic and passionate people together, there's going to be some tremendous outcomes for our students. So just again, people finding ways to connect, either just formally, informally, et cetera, and then just working on things that generate great outcomes for our students. I'm very proud of that. And this is really planning season for us. Juan Carlos and I really had a lot of conversations about, well, what does next year look like? This was the first year, and we got along famously, and we had a ton of fun. So now what do we want to try to move the needle on for next year? And so we're in the middle of doing a lot of that planning, budgeting for next year, and thinking about ways that we can continue to bring people together from across the league. I'll throw it over to Juan Carlos now. He's got a lot of updates on book clubs and microcerts and some of the things that are going on in the Teaching and Learning Center.
Well, to follow on the work, the wonderful work that our four institutions are able to do together, we had the third trip of the Nation to Nation program to field school to Belize that went with funding from GSO and took 14. This year it was a team of 14 Indigenous students from the 4 schools with 4 faculty support. I was one of those very fortunate people that got to go and meet with our colleagues at Galen University in Belize and travel all through the country to the sites of different Indigenous people and to learn and share, which was that is the most wonderful aspect of it. Share experiences between the Canadian experience and the experience of those people in Belize. So it was, again, the third year with that this project would not have happened, not only with the application for the 4 schools that applied for this funding and got it, but the continuous support that they have done to the team to get this trip to happen. We had they were also able to bring one of our colleagues from Belize, that is the person that is with us, throughout the whole program for the pre-departure, and that set the tone for what the trip was, which was a wonderful experience for the students and all involved. And again, what I tell them, because I go to their meetings often, because as you know, I'm involved. I get to go. I ended up going to Belize. But what I really admire about the work of that team is how well they work together, literally as a team, how they support each other, and how they manage. This would not happen without their commitment and their wonderful way of working together. So that I have nothing but admiration for the way that they pull this off, because it's a really complex trip, and it just happens, and we as faculty, and I can speak from the perspective of faculty attending, I feel supported all the way, while I'm there to support the students. So it's a wonderful experience. We had our third trip. You will be hearing more about the outcome of this. And I know we will be hearing more from students going down to do some work down in Belize for sure. So that is to come. So we'll wait on that. But that's not the only thing that happened, Jack. Yeah. We launched the book club of Hub Circuits by Dr. Jessica Riddell, and we have people from all over. So we have people from different continents, different places, different time zones, and we had, I think we had more than 110 registrants. And usually not everyone joins, so I'm very confident. Like, well, I don't need that many sessions, we can fit people. Not everyone will join. Well, we have full houses, so everyone is excited to read and discuss this book. We had our first meeting, and we start reading officially reading next week. So that is running and going really well, and you will of course hear more about this as the summer progresses. And I think my last thing that I wanted to emphasize, and about this, Jack, because we're gonna see you here at Arcadia. So the group from the micro certificate of teaching and learning, and that is faculty from all 4 universities, are going to come together at Arcadia on a retreat to finish the work they've been doing in the past 9 months. And we meet here at Arcadia. We listen from, again, people from the Maple League. We have many of the mentors that work with the students with the students, I call them, with the participants, yeah. with the participants. They are coming to Arcadia, and they are going to show their final capstone project. They worked in different projects around their teaching. And also we get to hear from some of our colleagues here at Arcadia, some people from St. FX, some people will join online, some people will join on person, but it will be a celebration of over, at least we're going to have 20 people in the ground, at Arcadia, roaming our campus and going from one place to another. We have a booked agenda for them. And then we are going to have some of people who will join also online. So we have provided that space, and I can't wait to see. I have been very fortunate to meet most of the participants in the micro certificate, but this is the opportunity when we all come together, and most of us in person, to share our learning. So it's a wonderful thing, and it also happens in June. So next week we're going to be having that at Arcadia.
Perfect. Yeah, I can attest to how jam-packed that schedule is, because I'm on the agenda for about 5 minutes. So I'll have to condense everything I can think of down to about 4.5 minutes. Leave room for one question. And also, I have to tell you, as I travel around and we try to get, when Carlos and I have both really done as best we possibly can with our schedules of getting around this year and traveling to not only the 4 institutions, but events where we think that the Maple League should be represented. And one of the things, when I talk to people from different university networks and I say, we have this micro certificate program, and I describe the micro certificate program, they are so jealous. And so the work that the folks, before Juan Carlos and I did to get this all started and up and running, and I just want to let those people know it is so appreciated. We really treasure it, and it is really becoming one of the many jewels in the Maple League. So thanks for that. So next month we'll do probably more of a written update. It'll be at the end of our year, end of our quarter. We'll do that, but you will be hearing from Juan Carlos and myself again. And we will keep you updated on all things that are happening around the league. And as we always say, please reach out to both of us. We are thrilled to and honored to be in these positions for you. And any way we can support, please let us know. So we'll talk again soon.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Take care.